This is an exercise in which we are going to use the simple present, present progressive, simple past, or past progressive. Let's start reading. Right now, Tushi and Oscar are sitting in the library. So as you see in the first blank space, we are using the present progressive. We know from the adverb now, which indicates that the action is going on at the moment of speaking. The next sentence, Tushi do his homework, but Oscar study not. Now here, as you see in the second sentence, we have no adverb that refers to the present continuous like the adverb now or right now. So how do we know the tense here? We know from the previous sentence. The previous sentence starts with the present continuous and it is describing a situation. Right now, Tushi and Oscar are sitting in the library. Now the following sentence, as if I'm saying, and right now, Tushi is doing his homework, number 2, but Oscar is not studying in number 3. So the following two blank spaces are related to the previous sentence with the adverb now. Number 4, he stare out the window. So here we are still talking about the same situation. So it should be he is staring out the window. Number 5, Tushi want to know what Oscar look at. So here, number 5, we have the verb want. The verb want is a non-action verb or a state verb or a stative verb. We never use non-action or state verbs in the present continuous. It should be used in the simple present, even if the action is going on at the moment of speaking. We cannot use it in the simple present, in the present continuous. It should always be in the simple present. So here, Tushi wants to know what Oscar is looking at. The verb look here is an action verb. We can use it in the present continuous or progressive. Number 7, Oscar, what you look at. So here, as you see, the sentence starts with a name of someone called Oscar. Whenever you read a sentence that starts with a name followed by a comma or sometimes an exclamation mark, it means that there is someone, two people talking to each other. Now, Tushi is talking to Oscar at the moment of speaking. So here it means that it should be present continuous. Oscar, what are you looking at? Now Oscar will answer. Now if the question here is in the present continuous, the answer should be in the present continuous too. I am watching, number 8, I am watching the skateboarder. I'm watching the skateboarder. Look at the guy in the orange shirt. So here there is still what talking. Whenever you understand that two people are talking at the moment of speaking, then we need to use the present continuous, especially when they're describing something or referring to something. Look at that guy in the orange shirt. Number 8, he turned around. So as you see in this picture, that guy in the orange shirt, he is turning around. So he is turning around at the moment of speaking, at the moment we are talking about him. He is turning around in circles on his back wheels. He is amazing. Okay, number 10, Tushi, it be easier than it look. Now, in number 10, we have the verb of to be, and the verb of to be is also a non-action verb. We cannot use it in the present continuous. We just change it into the form that agrees with the subject it. So it should be it is easier than it looks. Here, the verb look, it's not like the verb look at. Lock here means seems, and lock and seem, they are non-action verbs, or they are state verbs. We never use them in the present progressive. The meaning, the tense is present continuous, that's true, but those verbs cannot be used in the present continuous form. We should use them in the simple present form. It's easier than it looks. I can teach you some skateboarding basics if you'd like. Now let's move to part 2. Yesterday, Tushi. So here when we the first word is yesterday, so here I understand that we'll be either using the simple past or past continuous. Tushi and Oscar were sitting in the library. They were sitting in the library. Tushi. Now the following sentence is related to the previous sentence. It's in the same situation. We are talking about the same context. So Tushi and Oscar were sitting in the library, as if I'm saying, and Tushi was doing his homework, but Oscar wasn't studying. He wasn't studying, but he was staring. Number 15. So here you need to interpret the situation, understand the situation to be able to use the correct tenses. He was staring out the window. Number 16. Tushi want. Now here want, again, it's an action verb in the past tense. So it should be Tushi wanted to know what Oscar was looking at. Here, as you see, since the whole situation is in the past tense, everything should be in the past tense. For example, I cannot say Tushi wanted to know what Oscar is looking at. This doesn't work. 16 simple past and 17 present continuous, no. Both of them should be in the past tense. So again, Tushi wanted to know what Oscar was looking at. Oscar point to the skateboarder. So it's the same situation. It should be Oscar was pointing to the skateboarder. He said that he was amazing. So here again we are talking about the same situation. He said that he was amazing. Tushi offered to teach him some skateboarding basics.